Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Lou Dort.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the three, the small forward. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And the basket is good.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Williams against Leonard. Williams can't get it to go. Here now, the Clippers. Dunn kicks to Powell. Back to Dunn. Pass to Harden. From downtown, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Here's Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Joe can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out. How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Harden's shot is good.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And when I look at the Clippers, they were billed as a team to watch. And they've had some great wins this year. And they have a real chance to continue moving up that list. And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Zubac. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Harden. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Leonard finds Dunn. And here is Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
3 points.
Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Dort wide open. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Harden outside.
And another three for the Clippers.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's the Thunder now. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And Harden with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Holmgren. Still yet to score. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers leading by 19 points. Zubac a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden gets the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Spurs. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Cho. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Norman Powell. Mann's checked in for Dunn. And Bones Highland subbed in for James Harden. Here's Mann after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mann passes to Coffey. Now Highland. Here's Mann. Pass to Bamba. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Nine seconds left in the first. Hartenstein with a screen on Highland. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bones Highland is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Looking to get back on track here. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Love that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wallace. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Terrence Mann. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 20. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Leonard. All alone. And finished off by Leonard.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. That one misses. Great D that time from Leonard. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Highland's shot is good.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Highland. Now here's Caruso. He has yet to score.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Clippers, #1. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 20.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Nobody near Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Los Angeles has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Here's Harden. And he gets it to go. He's got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. The Eastern Conference winner, Joel Embiid.
When Embiid is playing like this, he looks like the best player in the league at any position. The key now is sustaining this level of output the rest of the way.
And avoiding the injury bug. I hear it's going around. Ooh, my back.
Oh my God, it's an injury bug.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Nifty move.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
Pass to Zubac. Buries it down low. Zubac has got his second bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Joe. Wide open shot is on the money. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Zubac's the pass to Leonard. Offline from the high post.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 24 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Shoots from the right block. Williams can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Leonard. Misses in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Dort finds Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Harden scanning the floor. Done outside. It's Powell on the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
Here's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams, defended by Batum. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Here's Highland. Good on the shot.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Now Batum hasn't made one yet, and they pick up two.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bamba. Bones Highland is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Brown, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Here's Mann, and he makes good on the layup. Mann's got his first points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hartenstein passes to Wallace. The 11-footer, nice jump shot, good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Clippers. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Bamba pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Coffey. The 3. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 5 points in the quarter.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Williams. And with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Porter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Porter. Scores off the crossover.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Williams kicks to Dort. Williams up on top. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bamba passes to Highland. Five on the clock. Pass to Porter. Floats one up. Holmgren with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the fourth time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
The first one falls.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Brown is checked in for Los Angeles. Going inside, Highland's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Brown. Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Clippers. Here's Mann. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's Williams. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, James Harden.
Make your hell gaming.